Hello guys, me again Aswat, and today I'm going to review Fantastic Four. I'm just gonna have what's good about the movie, what's bad about the movie. Generally, this is an okay movie. This is an okay movie, right? So for those of you who doesn't know, Fantastic Four is actually one family. They are family and friends, and then they went to space, and then they become superpower. They got superpowered, and then they became the hero for Earth. So that's the basic of Fantastic Four. But this world, this I have to explain that this is not taking place on our planet Earth. This is actually a different planet, different alternative reality. So that's one of the reason that I don't like. One of the bad points that I don't like, because it doesn't take on our Earth. So, very, what do you call that? Not interesting so much, because it's a different fantasy kind of thing that have 60 imagery, 60s, like 50s and 60s, and also some futuristic things. Okay, but what I do like is this. So this film introduced a female Silver Surfer. So to me, she is the reason I'm liking this movie. Her scenes are the best in the movie. The Fantastic Four, not so much. I prefer her and Galactus. Okay, so let me give you some basic background of the story. Okay, so the story they are doing their stuff, introducing them, like the Earth people are very love them, and then Silver Surfer lady come to them and tell them that Galactus will destroy Earth. So they decided to go and meet Galactus. And Galactus told them that the only way you can save Earth if you sacrifice your baby, because the Sue there, the lady there, she's pregnant, and Galactus want the baby. Okay, so that's then they have to figure out how to save Earth after they came back from meeting Galactus. Okay, and then there's a lot of action, Silver Surfer action when they met Galactus. Okay, so that's the only part I like about this film is her, the Silver Surfer, the female Silver Surfer. So I'm not a big fan of the comic books and whatnot, but I do like Silver Surfer here, especially the woman Silver Surfer. Okay, let me start with what's the good about this movie. The good about this movie, one, again, Silver Surfer and Galactus. I think they are best villain. The villain in this movie are great. I like them. And then I also like there is funny. The movie is funny, and not too much funny, but there is funny parts in the film. So that really okay. Now there are only two. Like I said, there's only 2 points that I like about this movie: the villains and the comedy. Now, what I don't like about this movie. Okay, before I go to what I don't like, I have to say that this is better, the best Fantastic Four from the previous Fantastic Four movies, which are really horrible and bad. Those movies are horrible and bad. So this is much better. In 2025, we got a good Fantastic Four movie. However, there are a lot of bad things I don't like about this movie. For example, they reveal the plot. They reveal the plot, the biggest plot, which is so dumb. It's like they come back from meeting Galactus, and then they reveal that the people were asking them, is Earth safe and whatnot? What's the big problem? Did you defeated Galactus and whatnot? they foolishly, this guy, he reveals that if the Galactus will not eat the planet if we give our baby, so we won't. I think that's the most dumbest thing in this movie, because if you got this news, you don't tell people. I don't understand why he told everybody. So of course the people are angry. Okay, that's one of the biggest logic point that I really don't like. The other thing I don't like is the 60s. I really don't like the 50s and the 60s. I'm so sorry, America, but anything about the 50s and 60s is not, to me, it's not the golden age. Because 50s and 60s, there's a lot of oppression in America against black people. MLK, and then Malcolm X, black people were suffering in during the 50s and 60s. So the white people are having a good time because they are superior, and then they treat the black people very badly. So every time I see a movie in the 50s and 60s, I try to avoid them because it reminds me back to that era. No matter what they say, this is like a fake. This is not a real our reality. This is not the real world. It's an alternate reality. I don't care. I really don't like. Actually, before I went to the cinema, I was thinking I want to skip this movie because of that. It reminds me of the age in America where there is a lot of oppression against the black, the minority communities, and of course women are very oppressed in the 50s and 60s also. So I keep having that kind of memory when I watch this movie. So those are really icky to me. All right, so okay, those are the bad things. And I said, okay, I have number 3. The bad thing of this movie is this Pedro Pascal. I don't like Pedro Pascal. Everybody else is okay. He's too overexposed. He's been in so many films, and he is so weird. I don't like this guy. For one thing, yeah, I don't like him at all, because during the promotion of this movie, he keep touching Vanessa Kirby, and he says, it's anxiety. I don't believe it. Why do you touch? She's a married woman and she's pregnant. No, because they were touching so much. I think that's too much. And then this guy is in so many movies. I really think he really bring down the movie for me. I mean, mentally, is better than the previous Fantastic Four, definitely. But this guy, I don't like. So I'm very torn because I like the Silver Surfer. I use the word hatred for Pedro Pascal. I think Pedro Pascal is not the leader of the Fantastic Four. You know, he's not even white American. The original character is white American, and they made the character Latino or Mexican or whatnot. I don't know his background. But I really don't like that when they change so much. I don't mind Silver Surfer becoming woman. I think she's fantastic and Galactus is fantastic. But other than that, don't watch this movie. You can watch it when it comes on Netflix or whatnot, when it's free. I don't like this kind of, I don't know, whitewashing. I see it. Beside him, I see the 50s, 60s are being whitewashed. Like they want to say that the 50s, 60s was, you know what, MAGA, make America great again. I don't like it. But my score for this movie, since I say it's better than previous movies, I will give this movie 5 out of 10, which is like average. 5 out of 10. If I buy this movie, I'm just gonna cut all the Silver Surfer screen and watch that again and again. That's my review for Fantastic Four.